Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Quintillion. I am here to do lesson 2.1 with you, and it is page 75. Okay. I'm going to have you open to page 75. If you're not there, remember you can always pause the screen and go and get your computer. What we're going to be doing is looking at this page, and we're going to be circling groups of 10, okay? And then we're going to count it together. So you can just circle the group of 10. It's making groups of 10. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Whoops. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's what it should be, 100. Okay? So there are 100 blocks. That's 10 groups of 10. 10 tens equals 100. So we are headed to make groups of 100 by making groups of 10. Okay? I'm going to erase that. And then we're going to go on to another page. We are going to skip the next page, page 76, because you can look at the pink box page on your own, and you can do page 76 and 77 on your own. And the part that we're going to do together is number 8. Okay? Number 8 down here. I'm going to set it up with you, and then you're going to finish that one. And then we're also going to set up number 9 and 10, and you're going to finish those. So when you bring the packet back to school, you will have pages 75 through 78 completed. Okay? So let's read number 8. Number 8 says, Wally has 400 cards. How many stacks of 10 cards can he make? So it's 400 cards, right? We just made 100 on the front. And we know there's 10 cards or 10 stacks to make 10 tens. We make 100, okay? So 10 stacks of 10 equals 100, right? So we know 10 stacks of 10 equals 100. That means if we do 4 stacks, or we do 40 stacks. We will make 400. Does that make sense? We don't want to have to draw out each of those, but we can use the big cubes, and that makes 100, right? 200, 300, and 400. And remember, each of those hundreds has 10 tens. So we know this is 10, 20, 30, 40. So that means 40 stacks make of 10 cards in each. Okay? I'm going to clear that, and we're going to do the setup for the next page. All right, so on the next page, it says number 9. It says Mrs. Martin has 80 boxes of paper clips, and there are 10 paper clips in each box. 80 boxes. We're not going to draw 80 boxes, are we? But we know that each box, 10 boxes, right? Or 10 paper clips are in each box. So 10 paper clips each box, right? 10 in each. 10 in each. And there are 80 boxes of paper clips. So basically, we know there are 8 of these boxes, right? These are the big cubes, or those flats. So we can set that up, and each of them has, sorry, I'm running out of room. Each of those boxes has 100 in each, because we know 10 paper clips in each, or 10 paper clips are in each box, and there's 80 boxes, right? So we know that if we put those in together, there would be 8 sets of 100. And we're going to count all those up, and then you will have your answer here. So I'm going to have you go ahead and do that. You can pause the screen. All right. And then the last one we're going to do is thinking smarter. Pencils are sold in boxes of 10 pencils. Okay. So boxes of 10. Mr. Lee needs 100 pencils. He has 40 pencils. How many more boxes should he buy? Okay, he says 40 pencils, but we know that's 4 boxes. So we're going to draw a quick picture here. And each of those, remember, he has 10 pencils in each. So we're going to say 10, 20, oops, sorry, I'll do 10, and then we'll count. 10, 10, 10, and 10. So he has, it says here, he has 40. He needs 100. So how many more will he need? How many more will he need to get 100? So what are we going to add to this number to get 100 total? You're going to need to count by tens. So to finish that one, you count by tens, and you count how many boxes of 10 in each. Okay, boys and girls, go ahead and finish those pages 75, 76, 77, and 78. Bring it back to school when you're finished. Talk to you later.